stick on with Liverpool, kind of.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they'll be challenging next year?
I'll let Gary go first. Go on, Gary.
All depends on who we buy in the summer. I think we definitely need 2 midfielders.
Do you think you have a realistic chance of signing Jude Bellingham, or do you think that is massive paper talk?
Yeah,
and would he go to you? Well, he would go to you, wouldn't he? I suppose you just throw money at him, but
he would go to us. But that's the problem. That's the reason I think we won't get him, is because we won't throw money at him.
Yeah,
and that's the main reason I think we won't get him.
So, who? Obviously, we all know that the midfield is the problem, isn't it? We all know. Yeah. That. Who? And you're saying you think 2 midfield, or whatever. Who would be the 2 midfielders you'd like to get in the summer? Like realistic targets. Like that.
Okay. Yeah. In an ideal world, I want Declan Rice and Bellingham. In an ideal world.
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually mind Caicedo from Brighton.
Yeah, he's a good player.
And
McAllister?
Probably, yeah. Either McAllister. Actually, I'd take Mason Mount. I actually would.
Would
Creatively, I don't think he's a bad player.
Well, I've heard quite a few rumours, right? And they are just rumours. But basically, if you want Declan Rice, you have to sign Mason Mount. And you'll buy, because they want to play together, don't they? Because they're mates, they're best friends, and they want to play together.
Couple of mates.
Fair enough.
We're not going down that road. They're mates. We're not going down that road.
I suppose I'd take Declan Rice and make him Mason Mount.
I'd take them both at Arsenal. I definitely would.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, I would take. I
would get anywhere near that Arsenal team.
Yeah, it's a good sub though, wouldn't he? And he'd fit in our sort of layout as well. Because I'd like that Matoma as well from Brighton, the winger.
Yeah,
I think I know he's more left. I think he plays more on the left, but I think he would be good for when we need to rest Saka and things like that. Do you know what I mean? Or Martinelli, because I mean, if you're a winger, you can play both sides, can't you? Really? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to think if you're a class footballer, it don't matter if you're playing left wing or right wing.
What about Gundogan? He's off, isn't it, at the end of the year?
He's a free agent, isn't he?
Yeah, I'd have him straight
running
away.
out.
I'd take him.
He was captain the other night when I was watching the Man City game.
Yeah. Hell of a player. I think there was talk of him going to Barca, though.
Yeah, I doubt he'll come to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Hell of a player.
But
So, do you reckon Chelsea will challenge next year?
I think it all depends who their manager is. I think if they get Pochettino in, I think that would be a great fit for them. I really do. I actually do think he's a decent manager. Like what he did at Spurs was actually, for whatever it was, 2 years without spending like a penny.
Yeah.
And the only reason why he got really ousted is because he didn't want the cameras in his dressing room, did he?
No.
It was all to do with the Amazon documentary, apparently, wasn't it? And he had a massive argument with Daniel Levy, and he was like, "See you later, off you trot."
Got him to the Champions League final.
That's what I mean, without spending a penny. And like, really, truly, anyone at PSG, they will get sacked after the second year, didn't they? If they don't win the Champions League.
Yeah.
So you can't really judge him on that. And he did a pretty good job at Southampton before that. I mean, I think he'd be a good fit for Chelsea. And I think that Chelsea don't even need to buy. I think they've got the players. They might need to buy a strike, like a number 9.
They've got Lukaku, though, haven't they?
He'd come back. Yeah, of course they have. He could come back next year, fit in that team, and they'd easily win this league with the players they've got, I'd say. Easily could win the league with the players they've got. This is sort of my biggest worry about like Arsenal, is that the other teams are going to strengthen and are going to get so much. I can honestly see us not getting top 4 anywhere near top 4 next season, unless we do as well spend like 200 million like everyone else will. And we've got to spend 200 million on the right players and not just buy sort of random players. Do you know what I mean? It's the same with Liverpool. They've got to spend 200 million on 2 world-class midfielders, and they'll definitely be challenging again, I think, personally. Man City will go out and buy a couple of players, obviously. They always do. They'll probably pick up another unbelievable whiz kid, or bring in a few from the youth team. So they'll be thereabouts. Man United are going to spend another 250 million, isn't they? Because they just do every year. Again, whether they buy it on good players or not is another story, because you never know.
See, it's gone. With Pochettino going to Chelsea, I think he might have a tough time that he can't spend any money. I know they've got players. I know they've bought players in, but they've now got to offload players because of the financial situation they're in. So I just don't know, man. I think he's gone to PSG and he literally unlimited money. You can do whatever you like. And that PSG team should be winning the Champions League.
Yeah, but I mean, they've never won it. It's not his, and you look at the managers they've had. They've had Tuchel, Unai Emery.
If you actually look at the PSG team, apart from maybe 5 players, their midfield is rubbish.
Yeah.
They've got what's his name? Ander Herrera.
Yeah.
Their midfield's pretty shit.
Yeah, well, he's sort of in and about the team. But I've never really rated that Verratti.
No,
I don't really see how he's ended up there. Like, he's been like in that centre midfield for like 10 years now almost, and I just don't really get it. So, I mean, you never really see his name on the score sheet, do you? You never really see him like up high on the assists, anything. I mean, every time I watch him play, he's always got a foul in him. And he's always got a booking like waiting for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they've got much of a midfield. But
fair point.
I think Poch will do well at Chelsea.
I do.
And I think they'll be up. They'll be definitely top 4 next year, along with Liverpool if they buy well. Obviously, like you said, City, United, Arsenal.
And if Newcastle make Champions League, they'll be able to spend so much more money than what they'll be able to do in the Europa League. It wouldn't surprise me if they're right up in it. Maybe not challenging this year, but better, like right up there.
They've done Champions League, haven't they? What, are they 10 points clear?
No.
Or with Liverpool winning that, they 7.
Yeah, I think they're 7 ahead of Liverpool, I think, at the moment. Something like that.
Yeah. But the only thing with teams up that way, they can't really seem to attract players. No one wants to live there.
No, that's the biggest problem. No one wants to live up the north, though, right up the
top.
Yeah, they're 9 points clear, to be fair.
9. But
you can't see Mbappe or Neymar strolling around Newcastle.
Yeah, but you say that, though. Manchester ain't that far away. Liverpool ain't that far away from them, and they get all the big players. Money talks.
Yeah.
Money talks. Yeah. And I think that's a bit of a cop-out going, they don't want to move there, because over the years, I think that's proven that. I mean, who would have thought, like, Sergio Aguero would have left Atletico Madrid to go to Manchester City? Robinho did it. He signed for the wrong club. Carlos Tevez, they all go there, don't they? They all go up north.
Well, mine's, to be fair, Newcastle's one of Newcastle's first signings since their takeover was Kieran Trippier, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he's probably been one of their best.
You wouldn't have put him at that time when he was at Atletico Madrid going to Newcastle, would you?
Nah. He's from that area, though, isn't he? Well, say that area. He's from Burnley, I think. So, do you know what I mean? I know Newcastle isn't Burnley, obviously, but it's that way.
This is me, I'm so royal, and you all wanna be round. Yeah, you all wanna be round. Round a champion. I got tons of soul on my true collective ball. Famous, also famous, #1 desirable.